5 key pillars of behavioral change in men are going to include the changing of the morning routine, rewiring the brain to focus harder on complicated tasks, abstaining from pleasure, minimizing distractions, and the repetition of good habits. Most of us make the mistake of relying solely on our based emotions to guide us through the trials and tribulations of everyday life. Many of us grow up with fixed mindsets as to why we can and cannot do things without acknowledging the fact that most of the things we believe about ourselves are simply ideas formed and pictures painted about us in the minds of other people. People who are empaths are good at picking up on the thoughts and behavioral patterns of other living organisms because they have mastered the science of observing and being the last to speak unless they have something valuable to say. As a result of our thinking patterns being narrowed down to more simplistic, one-dimensional patterns at a younger age, most of us go on to live lives not aligned with where we need to be. So we allow ourselves to continue living in mediocrity in order to appease other people. Many of us live on to regret not striving to reach our full potential at an older age once the people we were trying to impress move on with their lives and the status quo that we were subconsciously trying so hard to adapt to has now changed to fit the needs of current society. It's important to understand that the trends of the world will forever be set by the group of people deemed most impressionable in order to carry out new and old world agendas and traditions, which makes younger people the most targeted demographic for social influence and implementing changes throughout society. Music, fashion, television, social media, all of these things are used to implement changes throughout society by influencing the minds of younger folk. Without the activities, posts, engagements, impressions made, and hyper-consumerism by younger people, companies that thrive off of mass appeal don't have profits. Drastic changes in the minds of young people in the last 7 years have caused many companies to have to adapt in order to keep up with the demands of newer health-related trends as younger people have begun to take their mental and physical health more seriously. So where do the 5 key pillars we mentioned earlier come into play? With the healthy morning routine comes plans that naturally fall into place as a result of planning. A decent morning routine brings organized thought patterns, prompting the mind to adhere to more fulfilling tasks instead of succumbing to the natural lethargy we feel when we first wake up, which prompts us to immediately resort to comfort. Morning routines are important for setting the tone for the day and play a key role in how we process information throughout the day. That leads us to number 2, which is rewiring the brain to focus harder on complicated tasks by abstaining from activities related to pleasure and reward. Going extended periods of time without habits that make us feel good are good for getting the brain to refocus on what is important to you, such as your goals, your finances, work, your relationships, and your health. Minimizing distractions during this time will help you to stay focused on what matters most to you so that once you've completed your to-do list, you can spend the rest of your life enjoying the things that matter most to you instead of the negative pull of the rat race. And finally, we have the repetition of good habits. The snowball effect of small habits building up over time can yield tremendous results in one's life. It's important to start with the small, consistent acts of gratitude that go unnoticed and work your way up to channeling the energy into changing the lives of people as you grow into a better you. The more you grow and the better you become, the better impact you have on the people you come across, and the better you become as a person. All of the information in this video and others that you will see on this channel are related to getting your mind and body to operate in a more natural state of being. If you like this video or found value in it, feel free to share with friends who might also benefit from these tips and anyone who might enjoy Dragon Ball Z. On this channel, mental health is our main concern, and getting people to trust their natural instincts is an important goal of ours. Subscribe to the channel for more fitness and mental health related content.